First thing we're going to do is we're going to cut our carrots. You guys can go ahead and peel them before you cut them. And then I'd cut each one into about 2 inches and then cut them in half. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to peel our potatoes. And then you're going to cut these into cube-sized pieces or however big you guys like them. For this recipe, I like to go 2-to-1 ratio for carrots to potatoes, but you guys can do however you guys prefer. One of the important steps is to make sure you cook the potatoes before the carrots, because the carrots cook a lot quicker. We're also going to dice 1 onion into cubes. As for the meat, I did 2 pounds of chuck roast and then 2 pounds of stew meat. This part is key. With the 2 sticks of lemongrass, you gotta make sure you smash them. It'll help with the soup absorbing the flavors. But now we're gonna marinate our meat. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add in our bok choy seasoning. You can use any brand, but I added 2 of these bags, which is about 4 ounces total for 4 pounds of meat. And just trust me on this one. We're gonna add in a whole bottle of ketchup. This bottle is about 14 ounces, and you can use any ketchup, because you guys know ketchup has pretty high content of sugar, so it's gonna be good for our marinade. Then I added in 2 full spoons of garlic, and I used minced garlic here because I got lazy. But then you can go ahead and add 1/3 a cup of any soy sauce, and then 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. And the last thing for the marinade is just in about 1 tablespoon of any oil. It just gives it a little more moisture for you to mix. Now I put on a plastic glove, but if you guys are feeling brave and you want to use your bare hands, go for it. But give that a good mix. And you guys see here, I gave it an extra slap for some good luck. It's go time. Let's assemble everything now. Go ahead and toss in 1 tablespoon of cooking oil. Put that on high heat. And now we're going to toss in the onions. Cook it for about 30 seconds to 1 minute to however soft you guys like your onions. Go ahead and give that a good mix. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to toss in our meat. The most important thing with the meat to get it as tender as we want is obviously the longer it cooks in the stew, the more tender it's going to be. For me, I cook the meat for about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Once the meat is added, I mixed it around for about 1 minute, and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to pour in our chicken stock. I used 2 of these bottles. Each bottle is about 32 ounces, and you're going to add in 2 of them. You're going to then bring that to a boil, and then you're going to add in 4 cups of water. Now to give it that fragrant smell, you're going to add in all that lemongrass that we smashed up earlier, and your kitchen's going to be smelling real good after this. Before it starts boiling, we're going to add in about 5 cubes of rock candy. And for this step, you have to wait until it starts boiling, but then you're going to go ahead and add 3 tablespoons of chicken bouillon powder. And now we're going to keep it on high heat for 1.5 hours to 2 hours. And you guys are going to add in your potatoes after those 2 hours, and then 10 minutes after that, add in your carrots. And then once everything is in there, you're going to cook it for another 10 minutes to get it to the consistency that we're looking for. That pretty much sums it up, guys. Poke it with a fork and make sure that the carrots and the potatoes are to the consistency that you guys like it. But go ahead and top this, garnish this off with some cilantro, and enjoy, guys. You guys have to eat this with a French baguette. But yeah, guys, enjoy. Please leave me a like, subscribe, and comment.